something that I found out, we ran across here, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 months ago. If I can pronounce this right. The IP, if you want to write that down, Ipuwer. I think you guys have that, Papyrus.
Right. Yeah, we did.
We put that out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
This is a document that was found in 1900s or so. I think it's maybe maybe too early 2000s. But it's a document that has been dated anywhere from 1900 BC all the way back to 1400 BC. It's a document that describes the plagues. Now, this is something that I hadn't heard anything about for quite a while. Just found out about it maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago. But this guy is describing this. I think he's like a scribe, the Egyptian scribe, because what he's documenting this in. When they found out what it actually said, it's very high language. He wasn't a low level person. He was somebody that was in the Egyptian hierarchy, able to write in this manner. But he's documenting the plagues that happened in Egypt. This is 1400 or so BC, and the dating on it, if it gets to 1900 BC, then that doesn't make much sense because the plagues hadn't happened yet. According to the Bible, it's around 1450 or so is when the plagues were happening. That's coming from I think it's 1 Kings 1:6 talks about when Solomon was building the temple, and it dates when it happened from the time that the Exodus happened until such and such a date. Solomon is building the temple now, so that pretty much narrows it down as to when the Exodus actually happened. So when we're talking about this, the different documents says that, let's see, I've got that on the back of one of these here. Let me get to that. Where's me put that at? I'll get it if I don't have it here. Okay, I must have left that one at home. There we go. So on number one, this document reads out that there is blood everywhere. Lo, the river is blood. That references Exodus 7, 20 and 21. One thirsts for water. Another part of the Ipuwer, is that how you pronounce it? Ipuwer scroll. It talks about that many are thirsting for water. The third part says the trees are knocked down, the branches stripped. Now, this is when the hail came down, right? That's Exodus. Exodus 9:24. And the grain is lacking on all sides, Exodus 9:31. The birds find neither fruit nor herbs. Same reason, and that one is because the locust came, that Exodus 10:15. And then groaning is throughout the land, mingled with laments. That's Exodus 12:30. That may be speaking about when the firstborn was killed. And number 7 is many are dead and buried in the river. The stream is their grave. That's Numbers 33:4. All is ruin. That's Exodus 10:7. The Lord is without light. The land is without light. Exodus 10:22 and 23. And this is I think this is the most fascinating one. We'll get into this in more depth, but the slaves were given precious jewelry. Exodus 12:35 and 36. Now, you don't usually see slaves with very much jewelry, right? But as we read in Exodus, you guys probably remember that when the Jews were about ready to leave, the Egyptians were giving them their jewelry. And this document, that's not the Bible. It's not the Bible. It's a document they found in Egypt, written by an Egyptian. They're talking about slaves that were given precious jewelry. That lines up with Exodus 12:35 and 36.